On October 31st, 2008, I heard knocking and banging on the door. By the time I got downstairs, my brother had already been put in handcuffs and taken away. I found out later the story was described as a drive-by shooting. They were at a football game. My brother said, well, you can ride with me to the after party. The shooter was allowed to ride. It was about 6 of them in the car total. My brother, Jerome, was driving the vehicle, but he had nothing to do with the shooting. The individual whose life was taken was actually a friend of my brother. They painted my brother out to be this menace to society. They never took into consideration that my brother wasn't in a gang. He was college bound. My brother's nickname is Oops. He was given it at birth. They said that was a gang alias and a gang gave him that name. That's not accurate at all. They charged my brother with felony murder and aggravated assault. The day of the verdict, when they said guilty, my mother let out this scream. We were shocked. What the judge stated was that due to mandatory sentencing, he had to give my brother life in prison. We never saw that coming. My brother had no violent criminal history, nothing like that on his record at all. My brother has been incarcerated for 12 years now.
I know he's dealing with a lot, and I know it's heavy on him mentally, emotionally, financially. My family is just drained. I can't enjoy my life fully because he can't enjoy his. Can I live a functional life and be happy if my brother can't do the same?
Well, guys, it's good to meet you. And you believe that Jerome was wrongfully convicted.
Oh, I know he was wrongfully convicted.
Do
Absolutely.
any of you have any doubt at all?
No doubt.
And some of this is, in your opinion, was just totally misconstrued. Like his nickname that he was given at birth, what was the name?
It's Oops. It's common among our
Oops.
family. We get names as babies.
Right,
That's always been his nickname.
yeah.
The DA said that a gang gave him that name.
So they said this was a gang handle and it's something that he had since birth, but this was presented in court. Did anybody stand up and refute that?
We did. As a family, we did. His attorney also said the same thing. He was wearing school colors, which is navy blue and orange. They said those are gang colors.
Right.
Where's the proof? Where's the evidence in that?
He's in prison now, and he's in for how long?
Life.
Without chance of parole?
Correct.
Okay, so you don't expect, if things stay the way they are, you don't expect him to take another breath of fresh air, free air, to be out and be able to sit with you, to be at home, to be around the table. He's gone from your life forever. Only time you can see him is in prison.
As of right now, yes.
And when you do go to see him, it sometimes can create problems for him.
Definitely.
What happens when you go to see him? Ebony, what happens when y'all go to see him?
It's very hard to leave him there. It's my little brother. I've always felt great responsibility for all of my siblings. So for a long time, I felt a lot of guilt, like I did something wrong for him. I don't know. I just blamed myself for a long time.
Uh-huh.
And I know it's not true. It's just, that's how we were raised, to just feel responsible for one another.
And in your mind, when you say you blame yourself, Fallon, do you as well? Do you blame yourself for this, Fallon? In some way, do you feel like you failed him?
Sometimes, not often, because I just feel in general that this situation is just unjust. So what keeps me motivated and strengthened is just knowing that he's there wrongfully.
All of you have said, do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.